Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake running on PC. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, I think we're doing just a little grinding. A little grindy grind. Or did I need to rest first? I might need to rest first. Let's do that. Let's go find an inn, shall we? Let's stay overnight. Oh, I feel so broke. The economy in this game is too much like real life. Who knew this was a realistic sim? You know what I am surprised by? I'm surprised that the save process takes so long. Most modern games, that saving process is just over in a flash. Usually before you can even count to 2. So I guess it's maybe being a little too old school. Stark Raven mad. Yes, it is very intentional that they name these characters the way they do. Ooh, Meiji is up. Good for you, Meiji. There is something about just the pacing of the fighting in these old school RPGs. Like where you're not really bothered by the. Well, I mean, some people may be bothered by the grinding, but yeah, I never felt too bothered about it. Especially now that it gives you the ability to, up the speed of the battle. Now it's really just a minor inconvenience, In the old days, this, well, I mean, with a younger, fertile mind, this wouldn't have been that much of a bother to do the grinding the way it is. You just have less concerns with the world, and you just like seeing the numbers go up. That changes as you get older, obviously, but there's a certain time in your life where that sort of flips too, where it's like, hey, you know what, I don't mind just clicking a couple buttons and watch some fights go through. Making some, minor strategy decisions. And it's fine just to have this kind of fun. Cypress stick. 2 fields of holy water. Yeah, it's a real awesome day-night transition. I love the colors that they use. Usually these kind of games are more popular on the mobile front, not really sort of a console thing anymore. You know, because you can play this kind of game just in between doing other things in your life, you know, like kind of waiting online in the bus, or you know, you're going to get some coffee or something, or maybe you're traveling from one place to another, you know, on the subway. So something quick and easy like this, you know, makes sense in that situation. But sometimes you're doing that in real life too, you know. Like, I don't necessarily have to concentrate on absolutely everything in this game. You know, I could play a couple battles here or two and do some dishes and sort through some laundry, you know. I do wish these games offered the same thing that that like Chemco offers in their games, where you know you can just buy some cheap DLC to gain money and experience faster. I think that's kind of like the best way to approach it. So that you know, and I know people consider that pay to win, but it is also something which is not required, right? It's like you don't have to pay if you just want a slow-paced game. And especially in the single-player experience, you know, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we do know the day-night cycles actually change things too in this game, so... see if maybe we get some different quests or something. Some different characters. Should you be out this late? Would your poor mother be worried sick? Maybe. Well, we're adults now. We're, what, 16? Or something like, or something like that. Because every Japanese game has got to have underage protagonists. You ever hear of Kirk Buzzer? People call him the Master Thief, but he's nothing more than a burglar who steals from people's wardrobes and drawers. Oh, yeah, yeah. We have heard of him. I'm afraid I'll shut up shop for the day. Why don't you get some sleep and come back and see me tomorrow? I would, but I'm curious to see who else is up at this time of night, yeah? Well now, we are up late, aren't we? But you're still in one piece, that's the main thing. Go on inside with you. Oh, can we sleep here for free? I don't know. I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense. Nope. I guess maybe it factors in the fact that you have a whole party with you. Ah, come on, some of them can sleep on the floor, you know? Is the tavern lively? What's that? Need a key, do ya? Come to think of it, I once knew a bloke who had a knack for opening doors. Went by the name of Kirk Buzzer. I haven't seen him in a good while, mind you. Not since he headed off of that tower west of here. No, we haven't gotten all the way through the town. I was about to say, might be time to take a nap. You can never have too many chimera wings if you ask me. That actually is good advice. Okay, nothing too terribly special going on here. Although I think the monsters are different at night, right? I think they're a little stronger. I get a little more from them. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. It's also kind of interesting to think about how NX at some point in time, I think it was during the 3DS or actually right before Dragon Quest VIII was released, how they wanted to change the series into a real-time fighting series, something that would be closer to Phantasy Star Online. They also had the desire to do more things in real time and have like a real time fighting and party chat and stuff like that. But there was such a backlash from the community, from the fans of the series that they ended up not going through with that plan. When we ended up with a very traditional, Dragon Quest 8 and 9 and 10 and 11. Although they did release a Dragon Quest Online, I think, in the Wii era. But it kind of would have been a real shame. I think I would have liked to have seen at least an offshoot series where they were, where they had a primary online focus. Outside of Japan. Obviously they offered things in Japan for that, but not here in North America. Boy, 9 experience. Early level raising is so funny. 9 gold? Oh my goodness. Gotta go work out after this, and then I'll be completely exhausted. But we'll squeeze one more game in today, assuming my workout doesn't run too late. We'll see. Sometimes I get unusually motivated and spend more time in the gym than I initially planned. I don't think it's going to be tonight, but maybe. Means you learned crack. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be rich. Just summon crack, huh? So what if we destroy the community? Sacrifices. Oh, I forgot the you actually get full stats when you level up. I'm so used to these old school RPGs not doing something quite so kind. Actually reminds me, I should look on the status of the Cosmic Fantasy Volume 2. Wouldn't mind playing those too, as well. It'd be the first time I would get to play those games for a North American release. I know they released it in Japan, and they're working on the US version, or the North American version. I just don't know how long it's going to take. Probably a couple of months still. Maybe in the summer of next year. Again, that era of RPG, there is something about it. Even though it's very heavy in the fighting. You know, very heavy in the grinding. Put that one away. Oh. I've had an instant coffee phase over the last couple of days. For some reason, I'm really enjoying the instant coffee that I bought a while ago. There'll eventually be a phase where I get tired of it, but for now, it's actually nice just being able to boil water and make coffee versus having to use a specialized machine to make coffee. Did they rebalance this game? I seem unusually strong for this level. It's funny. I see some comments about this game from modern players, sort of complaining about the amount of random encounters. But this is actually the same complaint that happened with the original games too. Is that they were trying to balance, the amount of wandering around in a circle style grinding. And having more encounters in the overworld, but also because of that, having the ability to be at a pretty good level when you hit the next story point, next story location. So, things haven't changed. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like if you think there's too many random encounters now, I was like, and we also had the same complaints back in the day, or at least some of us did. And, you know, maybe they could re-examine that. But the game is only so long, too. So there's a reason why there's so many encounters and that you had to level up so slowly, is because there just wasn't like a whole lot of game in here. You know, comparatively. So people have to bear that in mind. You know, they've got to stretch a certain amount of content over based on how much memory was available. You know, NES games are tiny, right? I want to say I at least raised to level 5 before I even left the first area in the original game. I think like the general rule of thumb back in those days was every 5 levels for every area you hit, depending on the maximum level of the game. I think Dragon Quest was pretty consistent about that. Again, I don't know if they changed that. Maybe the balance is a little bit different. I do know I need money for everybody's equipment because they just got like the basic stuff, and not even everything. You know, most of the party members don't have, you know, helmets and shields and even halfway decent equipment. So you only earn a tiny bit of money. Slime's only worth 1 XP apiece. Come on now. Immediate level 5. I guess we only need me and Bob up. They should be pretty close. Usually the levels are pretty close together. This art style really does look nice. They did such a great job with it. I'm glad that it didn't go for the, original, 2x2 pixel sprites. I mean, at least things look well realized, and they didn't totally go with, you can count every pixel each character is made of. which so many developers get that wrong. And granted, you know, all this stuff, doing things this way is very expensive, but boy, the results really show. My characters aren't raisin. Well, I mean, the people, of course, they're not raisins. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, no, we don't get too many of those. Need 40 for the next level? Oh, okay. Earn like 3 apiece. 3 or 5. Can take a little while longer. Let's get some rest. See if we can buy some better equipment before we start heading out and exploring the rest of the world. Copper sword. I will give 1 to Fighty. Ooh, nice. You can buy and equip at the same time. Oh, modern technology. I'm out of money already. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize I needed to work so quickly. Why does he have another oaken club? Oh, well, that's fine. Sell, sell, sell. I know all that fighting, and I can buy 1 sword. Like I said, the economy in this game is too realistic. Very much like the economy right now. Or, well, maybe more like 2025 economy, but still. I know. We're going to look back at 2024, you know, in 2025 and 2026 and go, man, those were the good old days. When a pack of bacon was only $4. I think it's a little bit under for that, depending on what kind of bacon you buy. But you know, generally like the average price being $4. By next year and the year after that, I imagine it'll be at least double that. Probably next year we'll start seeing the prices rise quite a bit. You know, then that same pack of bacon will be at least $6. Maybe not quite at 8, but I'm expecting at least 6. Then, you know, apples and bananas won't be available year-round. You know, grapes will actually be seasonal, right? Coffee will be a lot more expensive. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to take everyone off how expensive coffee will be. Oh well, say la vie. I am moving to Seoul, so some of that doesn't, you know, some of that will just be built in the Seoul economy, since a lot of things have to be imported there. So it's kind of a good preview of what will also be true in America as well. Ooh, 3 dazzle me nuts, 2 medicinal herbs, a seed of strength. Ooh. Reeve and Promontory Passage. I think we have to go to Reeve first. I don't think we're able to go to the Promontory Passage yet. Oaken Club, pot lid. Does anybody need a pot lid? I think only Fighty can use it. Yeah, we got a leather shield already. Wait, is the defense better with the pot lid? Huh. Treasure, medicinal orb. Very common theme at this point. What was here? What cave is this? Promontory Passage? Is this an actual dungeon? I guess so. Oh, excuse me. So nice having an in-game map. And the map's just like fully formed. I don't miss having to make your own map, that's for sure. Unless it's a game about map making. Which then, yeah, it would make sense to make your own map. Another medicinal herb. Got a lot of those. Wayfarer's clothes? I think they're fine on the Wayfarer's clothes, right? Is that better? Oh, it is better. Like, ooh, it's a seat of defense. Oh, you don't say. Oh, I keep forgetting I have my monster wrangler in the party. I wonder if I should be doing something special with that character. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bag. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item. Oh, yeah. I got that. I don't know why it said that in particular. Gee, what do I got here? 311. I could probably buy a thing or two back in town. Maybe I have him follow orders. I'm sure I have to do something special for the monster ranching, or the monster hunting, or whatever they call it in this game. Alright, Fighty leveled up. Bob can use the shield? Really? I wouldn't have expected that. Can't afford the leather armor. Game's cruel. The economy is so it's so rough. Why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.